If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you need any code cards, make sure you check out Potown Store for automatic email delivery and use code Tablemon for 5% off all your purchases. If you're from Europe, mealybotsgaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2020. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be looking at Malamar, once again the Psychic deck that has been doing pretty well and probably should get stronger with Cosmic Eclipse, right? The new Blacephalon will definitely help Malamar in applying even more pressure with the damage counter placement with spell tags and new Blacephalon, and this is a deck that showed up quite a few times over in day 2 at Knoxville. It didn't get top 8 this time around, but it's a pretty solid deck, and as long as you're playing fast enough, it should be okay-ish for best of 3, though it is prone to tying. I'm sure Alex can tell us more about that. And PokeGX, the deck definitely worked pretty well, the Blacephalon deck. So definitely would recommend it. Just don't price your Titania and you should be fine. So anyways, we do have this Malamar deck. It's pretty standard. We have our Malamars to Psychic recharge energy onto the board. We have our Giratinas to Shadow Impact continuously. And we have Esper to attack the bench. Espion Deoxys to also target the bench. Latios to clear vision and attack Verge as well to prevent tag teams from damaging us, and we have Mimikyu to copy attacks. Double Mew I'm hoping to face against a Pidgeotto deck so that I can use Mew's Psy Power and showcase how the matchup is played by spreading out damage counters, and everything else is pretty standard for Cynthia, for Lily, and Acrobikes for draw power, the Max Pokegum and Treasures for consistency. The escape boards, the switches, the stadiums, 5 stadiums once again. The stadium wars are very important lately, and the spell tags definitely help us with the damage placement. We are on a win streak of 6 matches. Let's see if Malamar can continue that for us today, and we can win some games with it. Hopefully Malamar doesn't do Malamar things and breaks a little bit. The deck is prone to that happening, and so a lot of people say, well, every deck is prone to dead drawing at some point, right? And that is correct. However, dead drawing when you have a 270 HP basic in the active and you can top deck the Titania to get out of that is very different than having a stage 1 setup deck where your only outs are essentially supporters, so it's not quite the same. So we are going to have a mulligan for both of us, so both of us will get more information on the deck. That's my mulligan. I don't care about my mulligan, I've seen my mulligan. I care about my opponent, and it is a Whimsicott Porygon C deck, so this is certainly going to be an interesting match. Not the best starting hand because the 2 Pokegums. If they were 2 treasures, and that would be fantastic. Going second also means we're not gonna get to pressure or take a prize before the Whimsicott GX comes out, so it's gonna be a coin flip fiesta with the Whimsicott's ability, and we don't have Power Plant to turn it off. Okay, so that's a pretty nice card to find. So I'll go ahead and grab the Giratina. I think that's the best card to grab here for sure. And then I'll go ahead and bench, attach, and Lily for 6. That seems very reasonable. I don't want to overuse the Pokecoms. The Mimikyu might go down. I don't expect I'm gonna need Latios. Or I don't expect to be using Latios anytime soon. I might just use Colony's GX attack. I mean Whimsica's GX attack next turn. Would not be surprised if that happened. Go ahead and spell attack this guy, and then I don't have an attack next turn, but we'll see. We'll see. Our top deck might give us the attack. Probably not, but it might. Okay. No, we just see an expand. Interesting. The stadium is certainly annoying. We're just gonna have to go for the Stellar Wish here. No. I do have a switching card. But if I grab the switching card, sorry about that. If I grab the switching card, I still can't attack. Well, I could copy expand. No, not even. So I definitely feel like the stadium is the correct choice. Get rid of that. And then I'll evolve. Don't need to protect my bench, so I can get this Mew out of the way. And yeah, I'll just set up the Malamar. I mean, after looking at what my opponent did the previous turn, I'm not super worried. The Radiant Forest will allow him to thin as well. But it should be fine. This really should be fine. Just pass. Snush, yesterday you packed a secret rare Brooklet Hill. Very nice. And today a Shrine of Punishments. Is that online or in real life? That's really cool. Really cool. Alright, so my opponent decides to go for the quick draw, interestingly. I do top deck on a skateboard, so I will be able to knock out that Porygon. I also find a Cynthia of the Stellar Wish, so that's very nice. Do I want to spell tag the Mimikyu? I don't think I do. I do not think I do. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and reinforce away the Jirachi. Or a Psychic. And then I kind of think I'm gonna treasure away the Mew. I do have another one in case something weird happens, and I do need to establish bench protection, but I really doubt it. And then I'll Shadow Impact and place the damage on the Malamar. In case my opponent plays a Mew and then decides to snipe my Inkay. No need to give an unnecessary prize. Took it a Lily, not the biggest of deals. We do see a Cherish Ball, so like I said, we might just see the Toy Box GX attack here. I have an all reattached energy for turn, so unless he gets Rare Candy Porygon Seed. well, now I hope he KOs me, so I can get a KO on the Ditto. Evolving that Ditto definitely seems like it was the right call, not this Whimsicott. This Whimsicott will probably get the triple. I'll get an extra prize here. I definitely like that. And then I can copy Energy Blow at some point, I guess, to try and get a KO. You see the crazy code. There's the triple. That is a KO. Very nice. Oh wow. Just raw draws the Cynthia. That's crazy. That is actually insane. Alright. So where do I place the damage counters? Do I just place them on the Porygon Z? That's true, Alex. Would you have wanted to start in case you can use communication to put back the Mimikyu? I mean, I didn't know what I was up against though, so I didn't know, and I was going second. So I didn't know if I was going to just end up, like, even having the time to retreat the Inkay. I don't know. Like, I'd rather lose a Mimikyu and get an attachment to the Giratina than... Wait, what? He attached the energy and then decided to GX. That is the pro play. That is a pro play if I've ever seen one. Alright, so do I try to take down the Whimsicott in one hit with Mimikyu? I feel like I should. I feel like I can try. Ah, this is rough. Espion Deoxys seems like a good card to have. Or a shiny situational at best. Ah, Shrine could have been so good. It's all good though. All good. Okay, so Shadow Impact. Flips heads. Place the damage here. Oh my gosh. All the recycle energy is getting attached. So how much energy do I need? I need 6 energies on the Mimikyu to have a chance at KOing the Whimsicott. Which I can do next turn. So my opponent actually used Toy Box and made himself Death Draw. Pro plays, like I mentioned. The pro plays. The pro plays by my opponent are real. Okay. So I can... I'm fairly sure I have 1 Psychic left. Oh no, that's not true. Now I was sure. I was pretty sure. I was pretty darn sure. Okay. So let's find that recycle, I guess. I was pretty sure. I was pretty darn sure. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this guy. No recycle. I was pretty sure. I mean, I'll still go for it though, for the big attack. I'm only 1 prize behind. It's lagging for you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, please just flip tails. 50-50, please. 50-50. There we go. 50-50 time. So I don't get the knockout. You're kidding me. My opponent was left with 0 cards. He misplayed the toy box and then... Okay, at least there's no way for him to bypass this, I hope. Shrine would be so good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I should still be able to win. I'm pretty sure. The stream is lagging for you guys. Have you tried refreshing? Is anyone else having issues with the stream? Or it's lagging. Okay, so I'll evolve. My point promoting this guy is not the biggest of deals, I don't think. So what do I do? Yeah. Put the damage on these guys. And then I'll attach. And then I'll psychic recharge. Psychic recharge. Psychic recharge. I mean, do I even have to do anything else? I guess I'll Stellar Wish. I really want a Shrine of Punishment though, my other shrine. Is that priced too? Is my shrine priced too? My other shrine? Yes it is, of course it is. Nice. Very, very nice. Alright. So I know my opponent has 4 recycle energies. I'll still just place a damage here. I don't think there's any harm in that. Then all I need to do is be patient. And within 2 turns I will win. Within 2 turns I will in fact win. Diantha, not a big deal. Thankfully, the damage counter placement is not stopped by Fluffy Cunnin, so it should be fine. Okay, so the 4 damage counters, I'll just place them on the active. Why not? Okay, so now I bench this SP on Deoxys. I'm pretty sure my opponent cannot possibly fit cannot possibly fit the custom catchers into this deck. If I'm wrong, then I lose. If I'm wrong, then I lose. Okay, so we're gonna create like this checkmate scenario. Attach this, and then I'm gonna Stellar Wish, sure. This. And then I'll retreat. And be like, yeah, you can have my Malamar. I don't need the Malamar. So unless my opponent has double custom catcher plus KO on the SP on Deoxys, that should be game. We see a Cynthia. And there's a KO. So that should be game, right? That should be game. Patch. Psychic recharge. That's 6 total energy. Retreatsies. And then we go cross division and just put everything on the annoying active. So many clicks, 20 clicks, over KO on the Whimsicott, and that is indeed the game. There was our Shrine. The Shrine would have made things so much simpler, but in the end keeping the SP on Deoxys was correct because that's what allowed me to close out the game. So pretty nice. We keep our win streak. Let's find one last game for the day. One last game for today. So is anyone else watching experiencing any lag? Gonna have to work on that. Gonna have to work on that. Okay. So we're looking for an opponent. There we go. And we are up against +1 once again. We all played against this person, I believe. Right? Yeah, it's the person we skipped the B string with. It's the person we skipped the B string with. After we knocked out Poipole, and then we retreated into Jirachi, attack bolted. We start Giratina, not the best starter, that's for sure. That is for sure. But if we get a switch, then it's fine. Or if we lose the Giratina, it's also kind of fine. At least we have Lily and Acrobatic and Energy, so we're off to a decent start. We are off to a decent start. Hello, Native Brian, thanks so much for being here. So we see a Cherish Ball. So based on the deck box and my opponent's starter, it could have easily been P-Ground, right? Easily been P-Ground, but now we see the +1. Now we see the +1. See Treasure. Getting rid of a Cynthia, interestingly enough, for a Poipole. Then we see a Lily for 5. See the attachment, Ultra Space comes into play, Poipole gets played as well. Or gets searched for, rather. Not playing any Ultra Beast that I can use. Treasures away another Fire for Poipole. And a Cherish Ball for Tetene? No, for +1. Okay, so that gives us an indication that he is holding a supporter. So we can't make like any plays banking on the fact that my opponent might be death drawing or anything. Well, not with Acrobatic. We'll go ahead and attach that and attach the Psychic, and then I feel like Cynthia for 4 is potentially solid. Alright, so Treasure Away Lily for Inkay. Wow, I prize 2 Inkays. Alright, so we're playing hard mode, right? Like playing Malamar, playing with Malamar, it's already like playing hard mode. This is just playing extra hard mode, I guess. You're playing in extra hard mode. Alright. We are playing in extra hard mode. Of this Cynthia, I want a Switch, a Viridian, a Psychic, and a Malamar. Those 4 cards. As long as I get the Switch, I can forgo the Viridian or even the Malamar. But I really need all of those pretty much. So we see the Double Evolve. All good, Native Ryan. How about you? How about you? Probably on the last game of this stream. But all's good. We've had some technical issues today. We've had some technical issues today, but hopefully they are resolved. Okay. That happened to you against Andrew Mahomes, Jesse Parker? What do you mean Andrew Mahomes, Jesse Parker? Okay, so I top decked the Malamar, which is a card. Evan actually decides to pressure me with Mew, interestingly enough. And I almost... This is not a switch. This is not the switch I wanted. I don't expect Latios to be useful at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up a Malamar. It is showing up, Ryan. It is showing up. We might just need to refresh. It is showing up though, over there. I see it. And in the stream preview I see it as well. And in the actual stream I also see it, so... Alright, so we see an attachment to Cynthia. Nobody deciding to spread even more damage this time around, replaces a stadium, so even more important for me to find a stadium. The shrine does make up for the fact that I might have lost a spell tag. Is he really just gonna spread and let me take the first KO? I mean, my opponent's setup is pretty much perfect at this point in time. Even the Mew is helpful to stop Esper shenanigans. As long as I find an energy, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so my opponent decides not to give me first KO, which makes a lot of sense. Decides to confuse me, interestingly enough. So a very passive approach for my opponent. I do flip tails, not the biggest of deals. I'll just go ahead and Cynthia. A switch would be fantastic. No switch for me. Do I just try to attack? I think I do, right? I'm pretty sure I just try to attack here. No reason not to. I'll bench that Ditto. The damage counter placement made no sense to me whatsoever. And sure, let's just try and Shadow Impact. We flip tails. As expected, I guess. The shrine damage will be pretty useful. My opponent is down 2 stadiums out of potential 4. So that's definitely nice, because this 1 damage counter does mean I'll be able to knock out Blacephalon next turn with my Giratina. So I'm happy with that. I am very, very happy with that. I really hope my stadium gets countered. Yeah, it does get countered. That's fine. That's the 3rd stadium, so I'm gonna Viridian to guarantee the energy, so I can knock out this Blacephalon. I activate B-String, it's not a big deal. See a Welder. It's like, sure, my opponent's setup is so good, but he's also not ahead in price cards. By this point against Malamar, he should be ahead 2 prices. He should have already knocked out my Giratina, and he should have already burst GX. So this should be his 3rd prize, and that puts me in a really tough luck. But because my opponent chose to confuse me instead, he'll only be 1 prize ahead. And that should be good enough. Good enough. That's certainly annoying when I have... So see, like, why the confusion? I don't get this person. Confusion still makes no sense to me. I mean, that is pretty big though. That is indeed pretty big. Because of our current hand. Come on. So I'm gonna have to lose a 2nd spell tag just to have an energy, which I can attach to a Ditto, so I have a retreater, so I can keep attacking next turn. Shadow Impact. Put the damage here. If my opponent can bypass the spell tag again, then I might be in trouble. Welder, Cynthia, and Lily. So he's playing 1 Lily, and he had that turn 1 as well. Plus the Twinkie's Prize, plus the Death Draw, plus the etc, etc. Oh my gosh. How annoying is this? I've lost. Can't get average coin flips. Can't get average coin flips. I've lost. I've 100% lost because of the dead draw. 100% I've lost. It was fairly played by my opponent. Knocking out that Jirachi, confusing me flipping tails twice. Right. Nice timing. Nice timing, Lily. Nice timing, Lily. Okay, if I find a switch, maybe I'm not in a terrible spot, but I probably still am. And then of course I'm not gonna find the cards I need. That's not how this game works for me. Okay. Can my opponent be out of stadiums? Maybe. That's my only saving grace, I think. And I'm supporterless once again. I give up. That's game though. I can't get 6 prizes in 2 turns because he has a GX and he has knockout clearly. So that's gonna be it. What a frustrating game. And this is why we don't play Malamar, guys. This was the perfect example of why we don't play Malamar. A game which should have been decent, it just gets completely ruined by the fact that we flip double tails, don't get a supporter, we rely so much on Jirachi. Without Jirachi, the deck is dead. Anyways, a lot went wrong. My opponent played it very patiently and very well, so huge props to them on that. Got his revenge for the Pigrum game earlier today. And I think that's gonna be it for today. That will indeed be all. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in for the day. If you're also watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, really helps out the channel. And tomorrow I'll try to bring a few more interesting decks from Knoxville, and after that we'll probably be moving to Expanded by Thursday or Friday. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new stream. Bye bye.